7 foods you should never eat. Many people find themselves depending on quick and easy food selections that might not be the healthiest in today's hectic world. Even while certain foods are promoted as quick fixes, they frequently contain dangerous substances that exacerbate a number of health problems. Maintaining a balanced diet and fostering general well-being need knowing which items to avoid. Here are 7 foods you should consider eliminating or significantly reducing in your diet for better health outcomes. Number 7. Processed foods. Any food that has undergone changes from its original condition, such as canning, freezing, refrigeration, dehydration, and packing, is considered a processed food. Items in this category range widely, from canned soups and sweet cereals to frozen dinners and snacks. The nutritional makeup of processed meals raises concerns, since they frequently lack important nutrients like fiber, vitamins, and minerals, and are heavy in added sugars, harmful fats, particularly trans fats, sodium, and preservatives. Because of their high calorie density and low satiety value, which cause people to consume more calories than they require, these foods have been associated with obesity. Furthermore, refined carbohydrates, which are included in a lot of processed meals, can raise blood sugar levels and cause cravings and increased hunger soon after ingestion. Over time, this cycle may lead to insulin resistance, which is a risk factor for type 2 diabetes. Prioritizing whole foods like fresh fruits and vegetables, whole grains like quinoa and brown rice, lean proteins like fish and chicken, and healthy fats like avocados and nuts will help fight these problems because they not only supply vital nutrients, but also support improved metabolic health. Number 6. High fructose corn syrup. Since the late 20th century, high fructose corn syrup, a sweetener derived from cornstarch, has become more and more popular since it is less expensive than sucrose. Because HFCS has a larger percentage of fructose, typically around 55% than glucose, it is especially worrisome. Unlike glucose, this extra fructose is metabolized differently and is mostly broken down in the liver, where it is more easily turned into fat. Insulin resistance, elevated triglyceride levels, and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease are all risk factors for cardiovascular disease that are brought on by this metabolic pathway's increased fat storage in the liver. Additionally, HFCS is less effective than glucose at promoting insulin production or enhancing sensations of fullness, which might result in overeating and weight gain. Studies show that diets high in HFCS are associated with an increase in childhood and adult obesity rates. Number 5. Hydrogenated fats. The process of hydrogenation, which involves adding hydrogen atoms to liquid vegetable oils to turn them into solid fats at room temperature, produces hydrogenated fats. Trans fats are created as a result of this process, and they are especially detrimental to cardiovascular health. Trans fats decrease levels of high-density lipoprotein cholesterol, the good cholesterol that helps prevent heart disease, while increasing levels of low-density lipoprotein cholesterol, the bad cholesterol. Because trans fats cause inflammation in the body and can interfere with normal lipid metabolism, they are firmly linked to an increased risk of coronary artery disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. Number 4. Fast food. Fast food frequently sacrifices nutritional value in order to be prepared and consumed quickly. Large portion sizes and high calorie content are typical characteristics of these meals. These calories come from harmful fats like trans fats, sugars from drinks and desserts, refined carbohydrates like white bread and fries, and excessive sodium used for flavoring and preservation. Due to the inflammatory nature of fast food, frequent intake has been connected to a number of detrimental health effects, such as obesity, hypertension, abnormal cholesterol levels, type 2 diabetes, and even some types of cancer. Furthermore, fast food is frequently highly promoted to kids and teenagers using eye-catching advertising strategies that encourage bad eating habits at a young age. Because of their high sugar and fat content, these foods are addictive, which can make it difficult for people to avoid seeking unhealthy foods over time. People are urged to cook at home whenever feasible with fresh ingredients to support improved health outcomes. In addition to saving time, meal planning gives you greater control over the nutritional value of your meals and makes healthier selections easily accessible on hectic days. Number 3. Artificial sweeteners. The purpose of artificial sweeteners is to deliver sweetness without the calories that come with sugar. Aspartame, Splenda brand sucralose, saccharin, and acesulfame potassium are typical examples. Although artificial sweeteners might seem like a good choice for people trying to control their weight or cut calories, new study indicates they might have unexpected negative health effects. According to certain research, artificial sweeteners may upset the balance of the gut microbiota, a population of microorganisms that reside in the digestive tract and are essential for immune system function, digestion, metabolism, and general health. In addition to contributing to metabolic diseases like obesity or type 2 diabetes, disruption of the gut flora might eventually change taste perception, increasing appetites for sweet foods. Additionally, there is continuous discussion about possible connections between some artificial sweeteners, such as aspartame, and major health hazards, such as cancer, yet regulatory bodies like the FDA believe that they are safe to eat within specific bounds. Number 2. Soy protein isolates. A common ingredient in many protein bars, shakes, meat alternatives like veggie burgers, and other processed foods marketed towards health-conscious consumers or vegetarians looking for protein sources, soy protein isolates are made from soybeans using a method that concentrates the protein content while removing the majority of the fat and carbohydrates. The phytoestrogen concentration in soy protein isolates, which are plant molecules that mimic estrogen in the body, has sparked worries about the possible hormonal implications of consuming significant amounts of these isolates. If consumed in excess, these phytoestrogens could eventually disrupt the balance of hormones. According to certain research in sensitive people, high consumption levels may be associated with thyroid malfunction or reproductive problems. Furthermore, the majority of soy products available on the market are genetically modified, which makes some customers look for organic or non-GMO alternatives since they are worried about the long-term health impacts of GMOs. Consider including whole soy foods like edamame or tempeh in your diet, along with other protein sources like legumes, nuts, eggs, and dairy products for a healthier way to get your protein without relying too much on processed soy products like isolates or concentrates, which might be deficient in other healthy nutrients found in whole soybeans. Number 1. Sugary beverages. Number 1. Sugary beverages. Among the most important sources of added sugars in contemporary diets are sugary drinks, such as sodas, energy drinks, sweetened teas or coffee drinks, and even seemingly healthful fruit juices. They offer little nutritional value, but contain large amounts of calories that, if consumed regularly enough without being balanced by exercise, can eventually lead to weight gain. These drinks' quick absorption rates cause blood glucose levels to jump, then drop, leaving users exhausted and with increased cravings for more sugary meals soon after. This cycle reinforces bad eating patterns in general. Furthermore, because excessive consumption impairs insulin sensitivity and encourages the body's fat storage processes, it has been connected to cardiovascular disorders as well as obesity-related conditions, including type 2 diabetes. It is recommended that sugary drinks be avoided whenever possible in favor of healthier substitutes, such as naturally flavored sparkling waters that provide refreshing options without empty calories, herbal teas that are free of added sugars, or plain water that has been infused with fruits or herbs to add flavor. Through a thorough analysis of these foods' possible detrimental effects on health, people can make well-informed dietary decisions based on whole food principles, eventually improving general wellness and lowering the risks of chronic diseases. Thanks for watching our video, and don't forget to subscribe.